What if I told you that one of the safest and most innovative cars ever built was destroyed before it even had a chance? Not because it failed, but because it was too far ahead of its time. This is the story of the Tucker 48, the car that tried to change the automotive industry and paid a high price for it. Hey guys, this story is really good, and it proves that anyone who tries to challenge the system has to be prepared. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content like this, and let's go for another insane video. Right after World War II, the American automotive industry was booming. Companies like Ford Motor Company, General Motors, and Chrysler dominated everything. And then a man named Preston Tucker appeared. He didn't just want to build another car, he wanted to build the car of the future. In 1948, he introduced the Tucker 48, and it was an immediate sensation. This car had features that most cars would only have decades later: rear engine, disc brakes in prototype phase, padded dashboard, reinforced safety cell, a windshield designed to be projected in case of complex issues, and the most famous feature, a third central headlight. It rotated with the steering wheel. Yes, in 1948. In fact, the Tucker 48 was very different for its time. Even today, if a car with a central headlight were launched, it would certainly go viral. I would call it a Cyclops. And the engine? A modified helicopter engine converted into a 5.5-liter six-cylinder boxer engine, about 160 horsepower. It wasn't crazy by today's standards, but it was extremely advanced engineering for the time. It was a different kind of car, beautiful, with technology that others didn't yet have, and a sporty feel. What was the public's reaction? People were impressed. And those two triple exhaust tips? Very cool. More than 40,000 deposits were made. The United States wanted this car. The plan was successfully executed, a car that would stand out wherever it went, and it was precisely this brilliance that overshadowed the competitors. I've heard the phrase, "the innovation creates enemies." Well, the big three weren't happy. Tucker was trying to enter a market they controlled. Soon after production began, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, launched an investigation. Tucker was selling accessories and merchandise franchises before the car was ready. He raised millions selling resale rights. Some prosecutors said he was using investor money to artificially keep the company alive. The initial prototype had several borrowed or adapted parts for presentation purposes only. The accusation was basically he was selling a dream before having actual production consolidated. But here's the important point. He was tried for 4 months and was acquitted of all charges in 1950. Preston Tucker was eventually acquitted. Innocent. But that no longer mattered. The damage was done. The much dreamed of Tucker 48 project had already gone down the drain. Was it sabotaged by large corporations, or was it simply a matter of bad luck and excessive ambition? Even today, people debate this. Funny how later they started imitating some of his innovations, like the disc brakes, rear engine. I don't know, I have my doubts. I believe it was sabotaged. Today, the Tucker 48 is one of the most valuable American collector cars ever made. Rare and iconic. In international auctions, it can be worth up to $3 million depending on its state of preservation. A symbol of what happens when someone challenges the system. It wasn't just a car, it was a rebellion on wheels. And you, my friend, have you heard of the Tucker 48? Comment here what you thought, or just ambition or sabotage so I know what you think. I've already given my opinion. This was another Forbidden Garage. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this content. Every week there's a crazy story from the automotive world. Thanks, and until next time.